So here's what I need of 100 members. If you really want to use this program to profit, because my intent is to form the program so that it's the most powerful and important thing that ever happens to you in the martial arts community, that being a part of this group and participating in the events and coming to the site and championing your own work based on your own creative genius and knowledge and wisdom and experience, I want it to be the most powerful and empowering experience of your life. To make that happen, you have to recognize you have a finite amount of time, and what you put in that time to run your school makes all the difference. And I don't think you want to leave it to luck, because sometimes luck strikes, sometimes you get lucky, but it's better not to trust luck, but to do the work that's required. You also have to get your team involved. And then when I see a 100 member on the 100 who hasn't got his or her team in the program, I recognize that as the student who signed up for your program who just doesn't come to class. Now, how long is that going to last? And then you have to sit down and define what you want, because what you want and the gap between where you are and what's needed dictates what you do on a daily basis. And what you do on a daily basis dictates whether you're going to profit from this program or not. I'd like you to be up 30, 40, 50, 60, 100,000 within a very short period of time, maybe a year or two. And I think then I'd have you in a place where you couldn't say no, where you'd say, what are we doing this week? What can I help you with? Instead of, you guys, I don't know if I'm going to show up for Alabama because, this is not what I want out of the 100. But so I wanted to make mention that I understand my role and where I have to put more emphasis. And I hope that this training session today has helped you to understand where you have to put your energy. There's no small amount of reminders on this site. Let me mention that the most important aspect of this program is calling me and talking to me about where you're at and where you want to go. All this website is just backup to that. I'll help you while I'm here on this planet, and while I'm doing this work. After that, may the force be with you. This program isn't in and of itself a solution, although there are many fine ideas that should inspire you and your team there. It's really deciding who you are, what you need to accomplish, what's keeping you from accomplishing it, and how you might change your behavior today to get different results down the line. Okay, I don't know why you started your school. It's really a personal thing, but I started this work at the 100 to make a difference in the world. Now, everybody says that, let's make the world a better place. I really mean it. And the only way that's going to happen is by you becoming a part of this team and all of us collectively doing this much, which is about 1,000 times more than I can do by myself. I ask you to come here and champion some very basic concepts, that self-defense is more than kicking and punching, that taking your work out of the dojo and putting it to work in the world is the essence of our work, that diabetes, that anger management, that environmental issues, that project-based leadership training, that all of these things represent a higher level of thinking as a martial arts teacher, and that those things are the things that will bring you money because they're the most valuable things. I also champion the idea that I don't know what makes up your success story, because it's really up to you. It's your story. All I really work on is helping you tell better stories, helping you recognize where the story is and what it is. And I'm also very concerned about you. I want you to have the habits of success that I can leave knowing that I left you with something very valuable. If your diet is crap, I beg you to eat like a champion. If you're disorganized and your time management is a mess, I beg you to work on that, because the outcome of it will be amazing and you'll be in debt for me for the rest of your life. I beg you to look at your martial arts as something more than what the industry promotes, because I feel our potential is far, far greater than what you see manifest today. And I beg you to join forces with this group to do something collectively we could never do by ourselves, to champion a kind of martial arts education in the world, a kind of action through our many thousands of students that we can look back on and say, hey, we really made a difference. We did something. I don't think just being a business owner and having the system down and making a profit from your school, I've been there. It's not enough for me. So I formed this group to find other people, like-minded people, who'd be willing to work together. If you're here just for the business advice, go somewhere else. Go find somebody you respect enough to listen to. Go find somebody you respect enough to join forces to do something like what we've set out to do, which is be a huge force in the international martial arts community and the world. This is the end of the meeting for the 100 day. Don't you think it's enough? My phone number is 530-903-0286. I swear to God, I make myself available to you almost 24/7 to try to help you and your staff. Use me. Come to this group and invest. It's not just about the tuition, because your tuition gets spent so fast. It's just like your tuition that you get from your students. It comes and goes so fast it hardly makes a difference. But come together to do some great work. Then that's where I get my satisfaction. The money, I think, comes after that, yeah? Okay, thanks. I'll talk to you again soon.